Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Unhindered Faith, Motivational Monday. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode as we are going to dive into a topic that may stir some things up. We're going to talk about attitude. So let me ask you this question. How is your attitude? How is your attitude? Some of you might be watching this first thing in the morning and you're thinking, oh my word, I do not want to live my life in this day. In other words, I want to go back to bed. I wish I didn't get up. Some of you are like, this has been one of those days where I just wish I could start over. Some of you have had a good day. But how is your attitude? Some of you may struggle like I do. I'm a processor. So when I process, I have this angry look on my face to the point that I have to explain to people that if I'm processing, I'm just processing. I'm not angry. I'm just thinking. And even 25 years almost in marriage, my wife still asks me sometimes, did I do something wrong? I'm like, no. I'm just processing. Attitude sometimes will bring out an outward expression. And sometimes the outward expression really plays a trick. This is where what's amazing to me, this is where the church gets it wrong. We expect so much on the outward expression, and we need to pay close attention to what Jesus focused in his first sermon. In fact, he starts it in Matthew chapter 5. He starts his very first sermon, his very first public talk, and he says this: "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. And blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Everything that he talked about was an inward expression, something that was on the inside. It was so counterculture to the church of that day, where they were so focused on the outward. How did you live your life? What kind of things were you doing right? Are you clean or unclean? Were you dressed a certain way? Were you talking a certain way? Were you eating certain foods? Sound almost familiar? We have a problem in churches today that are so focused on people needing to be clean or cleaned up in a certain way, when Jesus only wants to focus what's on the inside. In fact, he walks through what we call the beatitudes. His first thing was to counterculture, counterpunch the religious and the religion, and start talking about what is important, and that's what's on the inside. He talked about the blessed, and it starts, blessed are the poor in spirit. He wasn't talking about those who had their lives right. He was talking about those that were broken. And he said, blessed are you. Blessed are you. In the next few weeks with Unhindered Faith on our Facebook and Instagram, we're going to break down the Beatitudes. It's a total of 8 days. But I think it's important for us to get back into understand that we don't have to have it right. In other words, we don't have to be perfect. We take so much time of making sure that we look a certain way, that every part of our hair is in the right place, that we present ourselves in public a certain way. When Jesus is reminding us in his first public ministry appearance is that blessed are you and who you are. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. And it goes on and on and on. So I just want to encourage you today. It doesn't matter how you started your day. It doesn't matter where you're at in this moment. Jesus is looking at you and saying, blessed are you. Blessed are you. Because in all of these beatitudes, in every single one of these, we could probably put ourselves in one of those. And Jesus sees so much value in you, that he loves you, that he started his foundation of ministry looking at you and saying, this is all for you. Who would have thought? Well, he knew, but his disciples didn't know that 3 years later, that he would die on the cross for all those who are blessed. That he would die on the cross, be risen from the dead for you today. So, Jesus was so counterculture to the church and religion that he was all about relationship. And I just wanted to encourage you today on this Motivational Monday. Whatever you're facing, whatever you're going through, whatever thoughts that are in your head, that Jesus loves you. And whatever your attitude is, blessed are you today. So let's go out. Let's live life with unhindered faith on this journey that we're on. And let's encourage one another on this journey as well. Hey, just want to let you know, starting this fall, we are going to start another John Maxwell leadership class. This is through Zoom, and more information to come. And so stay tuned, and it will be posted, but just wanted to let you know, mark it on your calendar starting in September. Limited spots, and it will definitely encourage you, help you to be a better person, a better father, mother, leader, co-worker, neighbor, whatever. It will just help you to grow and be able to influence those around you. I love you, appreciate you, have a blessed day.